I'm John, old YouTuber. It's Monday today and I was supposed to watch Star Trek on Netflix. I have it ready there. It's 10:10 a.m. But let's read about this Orient Express, an old train line. I was making a lot of video about modern trains. But the Orient Express is a real train line in old days. Then I could watch Star Trek on Netflix after that. But let's close the doors and I have damaged the screen. I have damaged the screen on the camcorder. And I have started to record like 10,000. I like to try record 10,000 small English vlog about my daily life. So if you like know something about me, I need to make 9,924 more videos. So if you like to know about me and my life, and you can go watch that. But let's put the heating on, so I did damage my screen on this camcorder. So this is why I have to keep the screen, because my screen is floppy. My screen is floppy like this. My screen is moving like this, so I have to be careful. Like I have to put my camcorder like this. So, but this is not that English vlog. I try to do that. I'm making lots small English vlog every day. But I used to record few minutes sometimes when I do this. Yes, I have to sit alone in my apartment many years in the future. So I'm thinking about, I would like to read this. I like to read it, all this on Wikipedia. Yes, I need to have the document ready. Orient Express, speaker level 50. So let's get something to drink. And I have a Danish video. I have a Danish video that's ready. Yes, I need to add it to my playlist. Good. Of course, this camcorder takes 24 hours to charging, and it did not charge anymore, so let's use some of the power on the battery, so I'm not just laying in my bed watching Netflix in the next 3 hours. It's only 4 hours because I have many hundreds many hundred PDF I like to read. No, this can record like 2 hours 40 minutes every day, but it takes like more than 24 hours charging. So let's start reading. So if this camcorder stop to work, I only have this old pocket. I will have this old pocket camcorder left, but I will buy another camcorder later in the future, like a Sony camcorder. So let's try it now. It's a little bit harder to adjust because the screen is floppy. Yes, I need to look my cell phone, but I can put my cell phone in the charger. Let me do that. So I need a minute to do myself ready with my beds. Or we should maybe do a long one. Let's do the Oregon then. Let's do the long one. Because the battery is full. So let's try to start the Oregon. Also, the battery was 100%, but that will be many hours. But let's do it. Of course, I'm reading about this train mountain railroad in Klamath Falls in the south part of Oregon.
Oregon. Oregon State, State of Oregon, State Flag of Oregon, obverse. Flag official seal of Oregon. Seal nickname, the Beaver State motto, Solis volat proprius, English, she flies with her own wings. Anthem, Oregon, my Oregon map of the United States with Oregon highlighted. Map of the United States with Oregon highlighted. Country United States before statehood. Oregon Territory admitted to Union February 14, 1859. 33rd. Capital Salem. Largest city Portland. Largest metro and urban areas. Portland Government. Governor Tina Kotek. D. Secretary of State Shmir Fagan. D. Legislature. Legislative Assembly. Upper House. State Senate. Lower House. House of Representatives. Judiciary. Oregon Supreme Court. S. Senators Ron Wyden. D. Jeff Merkley. D. U.S. House Delegation 4 Democrats 2 Republicans. List. Area. Oregon. /RN/ listen. 7. Is a state in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. Oregon is a part of the western United States, with the Columbia River delineating much of Oregon's northern boundary with Washington, while the Snake River delineates much of its eastern boundary with Idaho. The 42 degrees north parallel delineates the southern boundary with California and Nevada. The western boundary is formed by the Pacific Ocean. Oregon has been home to many indigenous nations for thousands of years. The first European traders, explorers, and settlers began exploring what is now Oregon's Pacific coast in the early to mid-16th century. As early as 1564, the Spanish began sending vessels northeast from the Philippines, riding the Curacao Current in a sweeping circular route across the northern part of the Pacific. In 1592, Juan de Fuca undertook detailed mapping and studies of ocean currents in the Pacific Northwest, including the Oregon coast as well as the strait now bearing his name. The Lewis and Clark expedition traversed Oregon in the early 1800s, and the first permanent European settlements in Oregon were established by fur trappers and traders. In 1843, an autonomous government was formed in the Oregon Country, and the Oregon Territory was created in 1848. Oregon became the 33rd state of the U.S. on February 14, 1859. Today, with 4.2 million people over 98,000 square miles, 250,000 square kilometers, Oregon is the 9th largest and 27th most populous U.S. state. The capital, Salem, is the second most populous city in Oregon, with 177,723 residents. 8. Portland, with 652,503, ranks as 26th among U.S. cities. The Portland metropolitan area is the 25th largest metro area in the nation, with a population of 2,512,859. Oregon is also one of the most geographically diverse states in the U.S. 9, marked by volcanoes, abundant bodies of water, dense evergreen and mixed forests, as well as high deserts and semi-arid shrublands. At 11,249 feet, 3,429 m, Mount Hood, a stratovolcano, is the state's highest point. Oregon's only national park, Crater Lake National Park, comprises the caldera surrounding Crater Lake, the deepest lake in the United States. The state is also home to the single largest organism in the world, Armillaria ostoya, a fungus that runs beneath 2,200 acres, 8.9 square kilometers, of the Malheur National Forest. 10. Oregon's economy has historically been powered by various forms of agriculture, fishing, logging, and hydroelectric power. Oregon is top lumber producer of the contiguous United States, with the lumber industry dominating the state's economy during the 20th century. 11. Technology is another one of Oregon's major economic forces, beginning in the 1970s with the establishment of Silicon Forest and the expansion of Tektronix and Intel. Coordinates, 44°N121°W. Total 98,381 square mi, 254,806 square kilometers, land 95,997 square mi, 248,849 square kilometers, water 2,384 square mi, 6,177 square kilometers, 2.4% rank 9th dimensions, length 360 mi, 580 kilometers, width 400 mi, 640 kilometers, elevation 3,300 foot, 1000 m, highest elevation, Mount Hood, 1.2a, 11,249 foot, 3,428.8 m, lowest elevation, Pacific Ocean, 2.0 foot, 0 m, population, 2021, total 4,246,155, 3, rank 27th, density 39.9 /square mi, 15.0 kilometer 2, rank 39th, median household income $71,562. 4. Income rank 18th, Demonimorganian language, official language de jure, none. 5. De facto, English time zone is most of state UTC 08:00, Pacific, summer, DST, UTC 07:00, PDT, majority of Malheur County UT 07:00, Mountain, Summer, DST, UTC 06:00, MDT, USPS abbreviation OISO 3166 Code ASO traditional abbreviation or. Latitude 42 degree N to 46 degree 18 N longitude 116 degree 28 W to 124 degree 38 W website u.oregon.gov. State symbols of Oregon. List of state symbols. Sportswear company Nike, Inc., headquartered in Beaverton, is the state's largest public corporation with an annual revenue of $46.7 billion. 12. Etymology. Oregon border welcome sign at Denio, Nevada. The origin of the state's name is a mystery. The earliest evidence of name Oregon has Spanish origins. The term Orgen, meaning bigger, comes from the historical chronicle Relation de la Alta y Baja California, 1598, 13, written by Rodrigo Montezuma of New Spain. It made reference to the Columbia River when the Spanish explorers penetrated into the North American territory that became part of the Viceroyalty of New Spain. This chronicle is the first topographical and linguistic source with respect to the place name Oregon. Another possible source is the Spanish word oregano, which refers to a plant that grows in the southern part of the region. It is also possible that the American territory was named by the Spaniards, as there is a stream in Spain called the Arroyo del Oregon, which is located in the province of Ciudad Real, or J. In the Spanish phrase El Orgen was later corrupted into AG. 14. Another early use of the name, spelled Ouragan, was by Major Robert Rogers in a 1765 petition to the Kingdom of Great Britain. The term referred to the then mythical river of the West, the Columbia River. By 1778, the spelling had shifted to Oregon. 15. Rogers wrote, from the Great Lakes towards the head of the Mississippi, and from thence to the river called by the Indians Ouragan. 16. One theory is that the name comes from the French word ouragan, windstorm or hurricane, which was applied to the river of Thewist based on Native American tales of powerful Chinook winds on the lower Columbia River, or perhaps from first-hand French experience with the Chinook winds of the Great Plains. At the time, the River of the West was thought to rise in western Minnesota and flow west through the Great Plains. 17. Joaquin Miller wrote in Sunset magazine in 1904, the name Oregon is rounded down phonetically from Uvigua Aragua or Agan Oregon, given probably by the same Portuguese navigator that named the Farallones after. Flag of Oregon. SVG. Flag of Oregon. Seal of Oregon. SVG. Seal of Oregon motto, she flies with her own wings. 6. Living insignia, bird, western meadowlark, Sternella neglecta, butterfly, Oregon swallowtail, Papilio machon oregonia, crustacean Dungeness crab, Metacarcinus magister, fish Chinook salmon, Oncoine custscheutscher, flower Oregon grape, Mahonia aquifolium, grass blue bunch wheat grass, Pseudoegnerius spicata, insect Oregon swallowtail, Papilio oregonius, mammal American beaver, Castor canadensis, mushroom Pacific golden chanterelle, Cantharellus formosus, tree Douglas. Fur inanimate insignia, beaverage, milk dances, square dance, food pier, Pyrus, fossil Metaskoya. His first officer, and it here the waters. You won't feel the waters fall understand entirely the Oregon. 18. Another account, endorsed as the most plausible explanation in the book Oregon Geographic Names, was advanced by George R. Stewart in a 1944 article in American Speech. According to Stewart, the name came from an engraver's error in a French map published in the early 18th century, on which the Usiconsinc, Wisconsin, river was spelled Wirriconsint, broken on two lines with the Sint below, so there appeared to be a river flowing to the west named Wirricon. According to the Oregon Tourism Commission, present-day Oregonians /Aronins /19 pronounce the state's name as Oregon, never Oregon. 20, after being drafted by the Detroit Lions in 2002. Former Oregon